Hey, Thunder Buddies, this is Dave. I'm on here watching you guys. Hey, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I want to make sure we have no mic problems or anything. So if you can hear me, just say hello. Thank you, Amanda. See you guys here in about a minute 45. Hey, Mark, can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine, Dave. You're loud and clear.
All right. Well, that's what we want to see and hear. We don't have any technical issues going on right now, so that's great. Hi,
Cross your fingers.
Amanda, Patty. I asked them to see if they could hear me, and Amanda, Patty spoke up, and I said, "Thank you, Amanda." She said, "Fangirling." He said my name. I'm glad to have you guys on here. Several of you are on with us today, and we've got a few things to talk about. Dave, our old friend Dave, I swear it wouldn't be a broadcast without Dave being on with us. He says, "Hi, y'all." He's in West Virginia, and he says it's 99 degrees there. According to AccuWeather, if they can, those guys, they sometimes they can be believed. And I'm just joking. Anyway. Chelsea Reese is on. Says, "Good evening from me and Eli. He's still not feeling good, but he's happy you're on. Eli, I hope you get to feeling better. Buddy, we got to get you well. I've got a big surprise here in the studio for those that come visit, and I'm not going to unveil it yet, but it is something amazing to see. You're going to go wild over this. This right here is something that we've been working on for a little while, and we're making some big changes around here. You guys are going to really... Well, if you happen to come by the studio, you'll really be able to see something very impressive. But anyway, Jackie Mattis is on. Hi, Jackie. And let's see here. Who else? We got David D. Marcellus. And let's see. Let me look up here. I don't see. There's several people on, but I don't see many different names right now. But I'm glad to have everyone that's with us, especially you, Amanda. I know she's laughing at me now. So anyway, well, as we look at a radar, look what we got here, Mark. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah.
We got some
Right along
storms.
the Ohio River.
Yeah, what's going on there? Is that something we may actually get in on? Is that maybe some kind of little trough, or could that be maybe a cold front coming in?
It could be. It could be the precursor to it. We won't probably see them in our area till Friday.
You know what? I'm seeing some new cameras. Let's see what we got here. These are all emergency management cameras. Whoa, this is where is this? This is Warren County, Ohio, Turtle Creek, what is that? TWP
Township.
Township. Thank you. That's right. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Isn't it nice to see clouds for a change? I mean,
My
that is
goodness,
gorgeous. I swear, I've done forgotten what clouds look like, and it's 83 degrees there, so there's a little cool air up there. What else we got here? This is
It may be rain cooled. It might be right out of that little thunder shower they've got up near there.
that's true. That's probably what it's from. This is another in Warren County, Ohio. They all seem to be right there in the same place. Let's go down here to this one in the
Here,
red.
real nearby.
Yeah, here's another one. Let's see if I can get my fingers to work right. No camera with it. That can't be right. 69 degrees. Well, it could, I guess, but I don't know. It's what are these little icons here? They look like that's flash flood warning in that area. I guess they've been getting some appreciable rain. Louisville's picking up some rain now.
Yeah.
Boy, that is something that's needed. Anywhere we can get rain in this part of the country, I'm really happy with. But once again, we got this big old dry hole right here. But if I put this into motion, are these storms any chance they're coming our way? No, it doesn't look like
No,
it.
they're riding up across the ridge
Yeah,
right now.
they are. They sure are. So anyway, Mark, let's see here. Hey, Sarah Huddleston. In fact, Sarah Huddleston and Chelsea Reese and I guess a couple others watching us on the Facebook feed over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. But I gave a tease about our broadcast. I told everyone that there are troubling things in the works, and there are. I'm seeing some things that do have me concerned a little bit. The thing I'm not concerned about is I really want to get that cool air in here. I swear I cannot take this heat. This is probably the hottest day we've seen so far. Let me get back over here in the center of my studio here. But I saw one temperature gauge showed 100 degrees here in Hopkinsville. So I don't tolerate that heat very well. But the cool down is coming. It's going to start as early as Friday. There's a little cold front coming through Friday that will maybe bring a few showers. It's not a real high chance. And at first, the temperatures for Saturday didn't look like they were going to get all that low. It looked like maybe upper 80s to around 90. Now it looks like they may get down into probably the mid 80s if I had to guess. I'm still not quite sure I'm buying that because that's not the mother lode of cold air. That's just the start. The mother lode gets in here, I think, Monday, Mark? Is that kind of what you're seeing?
Yeah, it should be by Monday, and we'll definitely tell a difference in that. It'll be less humid, and it'll definitely be not as hot.
The only problem is with that low humidity, with the dry weather we've had, that would worry me a little bit about an increase in wildfire chances.
Yep. That would be a possibility, but that's not a huge possibility.
Well, I don't know if we're in the drought yet on the drought monitor. I know we're in the abnormally dry, I think, last time I saw it. But, let's hope that we can get some moisture in here. And I've been watching a lot of these little have you been watching those little fairy flies, the woolly moths or woolly aphids that they're talking about?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. I've managed to go out and get a close-up picture. I made several shots. Those really do look like little fairies. I couldn't believe it. I said, man, there's a little head. It's got a little antenna sticking out of it. It's got the wings just like a fairy. I mean, it's got the body of what you have depicted as a fairy. So I don't know. Maybe that's where the fairy legend came from, was those. But they're kind of cute. I feel sorry for them because they don't have much of a lifespan, and the first rain will wipe them out. It ought to end the fairy fly population, at least for a while. But they're not going to hurt you. They're just They suck on the sap of plants is what it is, and then what they produce is honeydew. It's that sticky substance that's you may get on your car and stuff, but everything's harmless about them. I don't see anything wrong with them other than it's just a little bit annoying. I see Amanda Patty is saying she's waiting patiently for fall and winter predictions. You know, Amanda, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, girl. You ask an awful lot today, but I will tell you guys, I am working on the fall and early winter outlook. And once this cool sets in, you're going to see it set in for a while. In fact, I'm talking probably all of September is going to be below normal. And originally it was looking like maybe October would come slightly above normal. But, you know, the normal highs in October is 70-something. So that's not going to be all that above normal. But at the same time, I'm not sure I buy into that because there's still things moving in the atmosphere that can very well change a lot of that. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the things that's troubling you the most is the tropics. There are indications, and we're not really ready to go on a limb and go into saying this is a for sure thing, but there are indications. Let me see if I can get that up here, Mark, on, let's see here, if I can find
Just go to Mark and Chrome first.
I've done that. And then let me go ahead and let's see here. I'll see if I can take this over now. Good grief. Here we go again. Now, there's tropical tidbits. Now, let me see if I can do it. Yes. What you see here is the makings of what may eventually become a hurricane. Right now, it's just a disturbance. Less than 40% chance right now of it developing, but it does look like it's going into favorable areas where it could. It also seems to look like it could have the Gulf aimed for. And then you see the other one up there a little bit further north to the northeast of that. I don't much think that's going to affect any of us anytime soon. But what I am concerned about is another little area of low pressure developing in the Gulf, specifically the Western Gulf. And you know what it's like, the water conditions in the Western Gulf are like. They're prime for a rapid developing storm if that should happen. So I have seen a couple of things that shows maybe 2 hurricanes in the Gulf at the same time. That's almost, well, I guess it is unheard of. I'm sure it's happened before, but, I don't know when it was, but I can tell you right now, it is something to be concerned about, because if that were to happen, there would be, the entire Gulf would be in danger of damage and things from wind. And if that thing gets into the Western Gulf with that high heat water, 90-degree surface temperatures on the water, then we may have some big problems there. So that's something I'm keeping a close eye on. Not ready to call it yet, but it is something that I'm looking at and just letting you know that if you got any kind of plans towards the Gulf, especially when we get into, say, maybe around start of the second week of September, and we want to keep an eye on that, because that can make a change in a lot of things, and especially if it can come up. And if there were one, it looks like Louisiana would be the most likely spot for it to come ashore. Doesn't mean that it would, but that would also go a long ways to help easing our dry conditions if everything plays just right. Now, the other thing it could do, though, is push back the cooler weather, because sometimes those things can block up the pattern a little bit, or it could allow the cold front to come on through and then attach itself to it and move up along that cold front. So a lot of things to watch and keep an eye on. So we don't have a good handle on it all just yet, but I'm going to be watching it, and I'll be looking at what the National Weather Service says and what some of the other weather scientists that are friends of mine are saying, and they sometimes will share some good information with me. So I'm going to keep an eye on this real good. And the reason I'm staying so long on this topic is because it will affect our weather at some point if it does, in fact, develop. So there you go. That's that in a nutshell. So look at that, and then I'm going to go over here and look at the Storm Prediction Center. This is for, what is this, day 1? Yeah. This is for today, and it kind of covers that area up there where we're seeing the showers and storms now, which is right along in here. And then let's go to day 2 outlook. Just general thunderstorm chances, but not much in the way of severe. That is also a little concerning, because I'd really like to see where there's some kind of a risk for, something more than just a plain old thunderstorm. That would be probably scattered, if I had to say. Going out to day 3, again, this would be Friday. Is that right, Friday? I lost you, Mark. Doggone it. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get you back up. Hang on. Here we go. Hey, Mark.
Thanks for noticing me.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened, but I looked up. I was talking. I said, "Hey, what about Mark?" And then he's gone. But anyway, see, I can handle some things. This new studio set I have behind me, I really love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, but it's pretty nice to have for a change. So there it is. Let's see. We're looking at the day 3 outlook.
Right. Now, if you go on to the 4 through 8, they don't show much of anything.
Right. So anybody predicting severe weather past this is probably, I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen. I'm just saying that it could go either way right now. So, there's going to be a lot of hype out there. A lot of you have already talked to me and showed me some things where they're just now jumping on the cold air coming, which I spoke of, how long ago, Mark?
At least 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so, and they let them know, too. Dave Powell said this 2 weeks ago. So I appreciate the folks out there that take up for me. I try not to, I have no problems with them. I'm just glad that everybody, I'm just glad everybody gets good weather information. That's the main thing. Hey, it looks like Mike and Erica Bynum are here from Washington, Indiana. Hey, how about that, Mark?
Yeah, how are they doing up there? They've got some showers up their general direction. I don't know if they're getting anything in their close vicinity, though.
Right. Let's see here. I'm going to have to get my glasses on. I can't see everything.
Mike and Erica, you say, what about the rain that's predicted Friday night into Saturday afternoon? Is there anything to that? Yeah, there's going to be a cold front come through. We're going to have at least a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms coming through, if not greater.
Right. So I'm going to see if there's anything else out of the ordinary I want to talk about here. I don't think so. I'm just going to go back here to us and the radar so that we can see what the radar is actually showing. I've got to get up over here to the other place. Now here we go. We've got a special weather statement on this one up here next south of St. Louis, but unfortunately it's not coming our way at all. We could... Probably, let's take a look at the UT Martin camera down here, one of our favorites, and it's a public educational facility, so we can show that all we want. Well, that's typical. It looks absolutely hot there. Look at how the green is trying to be green, but it's kind of brownish now. You can tell they're needing rain really bad, just like we are.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
that just looks hot to me. I don't even want to go outside and that kind of thing, but anyway, it is.
Right now up in Indiana, they've got a storm that's a little bit south of French Lick and over toward, what is that, Valine. There's a storm just to the east of Milltown, probably just went by them, and another one down by Crandall and Georgetown.
Yeah,
up in Indiana.
I'm looking for here's Washington right here. You might notice I've got a little bit bigger hand or mouse. I went and tried to enlarge it because I thought the other one was so small I had to get my magnifying glass to see it. But they're saying that they have no rain there. It's dry as a bone, and so I can see why the stuff is off to their southeast, and I don't know if this down here around Fort Branch or Princeton would do anything to them or not. It looks like it's just kind of fading out. But, guys, if you're out there and you have a chance of getting some rain, I sure hope you get it because everybody's needing it in the worst kind of way. If not, we're going to have a nasty fire season when it starts really getting the lower humidity and the dry vegetation. That's not going to be good.
Up just on the south side of Louisville, there's actually a flash flood warning So they had a little too much all at once.
Yeah, that and we got a little one right here just west of Radcliffe, so it's not like there's some places not getting rain, but it's few and far between. Let's see. Mary Vorvey says, "Hi there. I saw that pic earlier this morning. I'm not sure which pic are you talking about. The fairy fly,
Yeah.
but anyway." Let's see here.
Correction, that flash flood warning is just on the Kentucky side south of Cincinnati and
Okay.
Covington.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, I see what you're talking about right here.
Hmm.
Well, the thing of it is that, it's nice to see some rain on the radar, even though it's been a while since we've seen any. Hopefully it will be more lit up as time goes by and we get some of those pattern changes start to take place. And it's going to be a change. We'll just have to see what it deals us. It's one of those things where we're watching it and we know about what we think is going to happen, but I'm not quite ready to commit to it. Some of it's kind of far out. And if you want to know, I've had a lot of people talking about the fall and winter outlook that I usually do. And yes, I am going to be doing it. It is a work in progress. And but I can tell you right now, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing so far, it's going to be a cold and snowy winter. I know I say that before, but there's a lot of things that's saying that this time that normally have not been there. So we'll just see. It's one of those things that I hesitate on doing it just yet till I have all the facts and figures in. And I'm gathering information on it not as we speak because I'm on here, but each day I'm working on that a little bit. And so we've got a lot of special projects in the works, things I think is going to be beneficial to you all out there. And just wanted to let you know that I haven't forgotten you. And boy, I'm glad to see all of you on here. We've got several viewers on. I do want to tell you that let's take a look at some cameras. Y'all want to do that? Let's look at some cameras. Let's look at Barkley Lake camera. And there it is. Yeah. Gosh, it just looks hot there. It really does. No wind, it doesn't look like. Not really a lot in the way of boats moving. Of course, it's getting kind of late in the day, and then plus it's also a weekday, So anyway, got a lot of folks watching us over on the Facebook page, and several people have liked. Ashley Babb, Leslie Barthlow, Annette Dunlap, Wanda Mallory, they're all hitting like on this. I appreciate that, but if you can, I really wish you could go over to the YouTube channel and at least subscribe to us. The subscriptions are so important to us, and it has really helped some. We're showing steady growth, and we just need to grow a little bit more and make it all where we can keep providing you some good stuff. And like I said, I've got some good things in the works. I can't wait to show you some of the things we're doing here in the studio. You're just gonna go wild over it. I know you will. Let's see here. Eric and Mike and Erica Bynum says, "Hey David, one more question. How's the subscriber situation? Have you had any more subs?" We have. We've slowly grown. I haven't looked at the count lately. I know we were well above. We're about 5,020 something.
Yeah, we were right close to 5,020 last time I looked.
Right. So we're doing all right. It's one of those things that you would like to have more, but if you don't have weather, there's not a lot to do out there. And but I do. Here's what I do have coming. We've got a lesson with Lissa coming on. She's been busy and she's been getting some hummingbird shots, and she's written a whole thing on hummingbirds. I'm pretty impressed with her. That girl right there is really coming on. She's got to be a star in the making. She's still learning, so be patient with her, but her delivery is getting better and her knowledge is getting better too. She's learning a lot of things, and I know that this is going to be something she's going to enjoy. Hope to have that on sometime this week, and it's still in the editing process right now, so it won't be much longer. She'll be on with you guys sharing some more. This time it's going to be about hummingbirds, and she really did enjoy that. I was so proud of her. And then we had new microphones that we've gotten that work off our cell phones, because that's what we shoot a lot of our stuff in the field with. Doggone, there went Mark again. He's going to have to quit moving around. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Let me see if I can get him back up here. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let me see if I can send him a new link. I can't really tell what I'm doing now. Well, let's see here. I heard him whistling at me in the other studio. I'm working on it, Mark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'll try it. Let's see here. Okay. Well, Well, I hit the wrong button to send a bunch of emojis, so it's a lot of laughing and crying and stuff like that on there. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try something else. Well, we'll try this one more time. Okay, well, Mark, you're going to have to come up here, buddy. I can't figure it out. Maybe he'll be on here again in a little bit. So I'm going to just say, okay, here I am. Let's all talk. Oh, my goodness. I am going to say, while I have everyone's attention, I want to recognize our sponsors, and that is Michael Vance at Michael Vance Contracting Roofing at 270-707-ROOF and Lakeside Campground Marina. I think Mike's got a few possibilities there. If you need to go camping, or if you want to do some of those fishing areas down there, it's really nice. Anyway, so if you guys will hold on just a second, I'll be right back. And let me see if I can get Mike up, or Mark's mic up. There we go. I got it finally. I'm back here, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the radar here in just a minute, but I've got Mark up here with me. We're going to try to figure out what's going on as I go back to the radar. So don't leave me. Let's see. Mike and Erica Bynum says, we sure love to look at the hummingbirds out our back window. We have 2 feeders, and they sure fight like cats and dogs. They do. And they're almost getting time for them to leave. So they're going to be feeding hard and heavy. Chelsea Reese, Eli says, you're being a ghost, Mark. And we're going to wave to Eli before we leave here. Everything there you're doing, I thought I was doing, but maybe not. Mark is just off camera view here, working on what the problem is. Let's see here. Yeah, Jackie Mass says she's looking forward to that hummingbird presentation. And Mary Vorvis says, do you think there's a chance of rain in Kentucky and Tennessee, Nashville area on Friday? My son is headed down that way. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet that would show us that there'd be much rain, but there is a good chance for some rain. So it'd be scattered in nature and probably not real heavy. So, Mark, does that mean you got it?
No, it just means I need to do something down here.
Okay, Mark says he needs to do something down there in his part of the studio. So I'm going to kind of move this out of the way if I can so you guys can see me. There I am. Yeah, hey, Eli, I'm going to give you a wave right now because I don't know how far we're going to go on all this with the technical thing with Mark, but hopefully we'll be able to fix him up in just a minute. Yeah, I'm not getting him up there anytime right away. It doesn't look like. I guess he's working on. Well, wait a minute. I just saw something pop up. Hold on. Hey, Mark. I got you back.
All right, I'm back. For some reason, Streamlabs on my end, the collab cam had shut down.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't on my end anyway. I didn't think I pushed any wrong buttons.
Well, the laptop I stream off of has been acting a little bit squirrely today, so I don't know exactly what's going on with it.
Okay. So I want to tell you, let's see. Let me see if I can catch up on everybody's questions. Yeah, Mary Vorby says she's going to send rain to all of us. It's raining again where she is, and she said they had storms last night and loves the rain. And boy, I bet you do. I would too. I want to see what it looks like up there, kind of essentially where she is. She's in Michigan, somewhere up in this area right here.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
They had some storms in central Michigan. I heard from my daughter, who's up in that general area, and they had tree limbs down and the top of a tree out and a little bit of everything.
Wow. So, yeah, I can't. Cameras kind of hard to find up here, but there are some cameras up here if I can find them. But there is some showers in that vicinity, and that's awful nice to see for some of those folks up that way. I'm going to go back down here to our neck of the woods and keep an eye on things as well. Jackie Mann says she just spotted her first hummingbird this morning and didn't know if they were visiting my piddly patio plants. That's hard to say. Piddly patio plants. You would have to do that to me this year, but it sure made her day. And Mary Vorby says yes. And Tara O'Hara says, hi, I'm Tara. Hi, Tara. I'm glad you have joined us and I'm glad to see you on here. Are you new to the page? If you are, say yes. And also go over and hit that subscribe button. That would really help us out a lot. And not only that, you're on here, you're a Thunder Buddy, but if you subscribe to us, you'd be a member of the Watcher of the Wind tribe. And what does that get you? Well, you can get a decal that goes on the back window of your car. But we are out of stock of those right now. We've had some demand on that, and hopefully we'll have that back in stock soon. By the way, we're having some new stuff being added to our store very soon. We're going to be doing a lot of things, and I want to tell you about that. But just if you want to look at some of the stuff that's on there right now, it's the website is www.dpww.shop, and that will get you into that. As I was talking about our sponsors, I'd also want to make sure and mention that Katie Moyer, Kentucky Hemp Works, she has been a very good supporter of ours. We love her to pieces. She's kind of like a partner in a way. We josh back and forth, and she's helped us on some stuff, and I hope she sells a lot of products. She's got some of that in our store. You sure ought to go in there and check it out. Also, let's see here. We're going to have some new sponsors coming on board soon. I'm not going to give those away just yet, but they're going to be interesting. I do want to take a look at the weather or the traffic cam over at Katie's. This is at I-24 and 6880. This is courtesy WKDZ. It's their traffic cam, and it is nice. We appreciate them letting us use that to see the conditions in that area. I hope you'll, excuse me, I've got a little bit of that, I guess some of the pollen and stuff that's in the air, or dust, probably more than anything. And let's see here. Where else do we want to look at? Oh, I know where we need to go. Let's go and take a look at Kentucky Lake. This is courtesy Lakeside Marina, Campground Marina, Michael Vance's place, and look at that. That really looks peaceful, looks nice, and don't look too hot really there.
Yeah, the sun's starting to go down, so
It
that's helping
is.
a little bit.
Yeah, we're looking north, and this is on Kentucky Lake. But the temperature there, gosh, 97 degrees, according to what I'm seeing on these weather sensor there. That's pretty doggone hot. So if you're going to be there, I'd be jumping in the water. Well, not if I'm fishing. Or if I did, then I'd upset all the other fish. Well, anyway, you know what I mean. So, Mark, what do you think? Anything else we've missed so far?
No, I'm just going to go through the forecast for everybody real quick. We've got one more good hot day with highs in the middle to upper 90s and possibly 100 or maybe even a little bit over as you head down south into Tennessee. Then Friday, we start to see a change. Middle 90s maybe, and then we start to see our rain chances increase. And then by Saturday, we're up to like a 70% chance of rain now, and on into Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday, our highs will be in the mid 80s, and then by Monday, right around 80.
Let's just say it'd be in the upper 70s. When you say around 80, well, it's the same thing as upper 70s to me.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Depends on what part of the territory you're in. If you're up in the northern part of Kentucky, maybe upper 70s. If you're down in southern Tennessee, maybe in around 80.
Okay. So if you're watching from Clarksville, it looks like it's got, well, actually, we all have nicer weather coming. And I believe that's just the tip of things to come as far as the coolness goes. I'm seeing things about the polar vortex that are interesting, and I'm seeing things about the long-term INSO signals. There is a lot of things that if you're a fall person, you would look forward to. But, yeah, there's also some storminess out there that does worry me just a little. Nothing serious yet, so I'll keep you informed. Don't forget, I will try to do my live video weather update tomorrow. That seems to be a big success. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people played that. 16,500 folks played that video. I'm just humbled and baffled and just, I'm almost speechless. And for me to say I'm almost speechless, that's saying something because I'm a big talker. I do a lot of talking, but I'm also, most of you know me and you know that I don't get a big head very easily, but I am very thankful, and I'm happy with the way I've been blessed, to be honest with you. And you guys have been a part of those blessings, and I want to tell you that. I've got some great things coming. I'm going to have some stuff with Thunder Buddies written on it, like T-shirts, Thunder Buddy T-shirts, maybe a Thunder Buddy mouse pad. This is something you guys are going to enjoy. We'll have fun with all this. And, maybe even something with jacuzzi. We haven't done that in a while either. But I do appreciate you all, and thank you so much for joining us today. And, Mark, if there's anything else you would like to say?
Well, remember, school's back in session everywhere, so be careful out there driving. Watch out for the kids in the school buses. Other than that, bring on the cooler weather, and I'll see you next time.
And I will do, too, as soon as I can
By the way, Dave,
ahead.
This is our last update for August.
Oh, wow.
When we talk to you all Sunday, it will be September.
September. I love the burr months. The burr months are great. And by the way, before I go, I had my very first pawpaw a couple of days ago, and it was so delicious. I couldn't get over it. I'm surprised I hadn't heard of I've heard of pawpaws, but I never actually ate one. In fact, I never had even seen one, but I couldn't believe it was just so delicious. I mean, anyway.
Jackie, that's David's room in the local mental institution.
Now, why did you tell him where I was? You shouldn't be telling him that. Well, yeah, Jackie, we're doing some changing around. This is another set we've got, and so we're making use of it at times. But we got other things coming, and I've got something I can't wait to show it to you guys. I'm gonna be able to turn the camera around and show it to you. Oh, we didn't say anything about Labor Day. What's the Labor Day forecast, Mark?
Labor Day forecast is looking to be mostly sunny with a high around in the low 80s.
Low 80s. Is that Monday?
That is Monday.
Okay, so where Dave's at, though, he's the one who was asking. It may be upper 70s where he is.
It might be. It might be.
So Jackie Mathis laughing at us now about my office and stuff. So, But well, you see the new set I'm going to have tomorrow when I do the live video weather update. So we're going to be experimenting with things. Finally, the swelling's gone down from my wasp sting. Boy, that red wasp, they're really nasty little creatures. They're vindictive, too. They're absolutely mean little suckers. So one nailed me right here, and my jaw and everything kind of puffed out for a while, but it's kind of gone down some now, so I'm feeling better. And anyway, so everybody, I want you to know that we're here with you, and I love talking to you, but it's about time to go. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say so long until next time. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let me end up on the radar like we usually do, just so you can check out anything there. Nothing really. So thank you all so much for everything, and we will see you next time. I will see you tomorrow on the weather update. Not sure exactly what time it's going to be, but once I get in and get everything settled up, we'll be broadcasting that. So have a good day and good evening, and I will see you soon.
Bye, everyone.